the swan prep. So this one you'll do lying on your stomach, and your hands are gonna go, let's actually do hands long at your sides. So you can start by just hovering your face off of the floor, and I'm gonna turn towards you while I talk, and your shoulders are just resting down towards the floor. They're kind of, shoulder blades are melting off of the back. The first thing you'll do is draw your low abs in, lengthen your low back, and then you'll open the chest, sliding the shoulder blades onto your back. Your face will start to lift, and your chest will go forward. I'm gonna reach my hands towards my feet as my chest tries to go forward, as opposed to up and forward. And then back down. We're lifting the face and staying wrinkle-free in the back of the neck. So that means I'm not doing this. I'm keeping my chin slightly drawn towards my throat and lower back down. This is gonna help us to start opening up that upper back and shortening these long, often overly lengthened muscles in our back, and stretching the often too short muscles in the front to help us be a little more upright. So that's the swan prep. The next one is sternum drops, which is done in all fours position. So you're gonna have your hands right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And we're gonna be in a neutral spine. So we're neither in that 12 o'clock position or the 6 o'clock position. We're right in between with our neutral curves in our back. I'm going to allow my spine, my neutral spine, to drop between my shoulders and then lift between my shoulders. My head is just going right along with my spine for the ride. And then I'm gonna start to try to cue up my serratus muscles right here at the base of my shoulder blades. So as I push away from the floor, I'm gonna try to drag the heels of my hands towards each other and then let it go. Keeping my connection to my low abs, long low back, push away and try to drag the heels of my hands towards each other. It's gonna give you a little bit of this feeling of external rotation in your arms, which will help you activate the lats and your serratus muscles, which are gonna help you to get out of those upper traps and kind of push you away from your handlebars and back into your seat a little more strongly. So once you've done that and you feel these muscles, you can go into a 4-point balance. So you're still in your all fours position. You're going to push away from the floor, feel that stability in the one shoulder as you reach the other arm forward with the opposite leg. Slide it back in. Push away, find the chest trying to pull forward through your arms, and you'll slide the opposite arm and leg. As you're doing this, you're trying to keep your hips level. So when you lengthen the leg, you're trying not to drop that hip or lift that hip. And same thing with the shoulders, you're trying not to get those uneven, keeping them nice and level as you go. Now when you reach forward, think about the shoulder blade sliding into your underarm, broad shoulder away from your neck. It helps if when you lift the arm, you externally rotate it a little. So thinking thumb to the ceiling, okay? When you lift the arm and the leg, you might want to fall into an arch in your back. Pull the abs to the back of the body as you go. So this is going to help to build that strength in your back body, your back chain of your body, which is good for a lot of reasons. Is it still on me? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. It's good to strengthen the back chain of your body. It's going to help you with more dynamic stability on your bike and posture. And also strengthening your glutes is going to help you pedal more strongly. All right, last thing's push-ups, which we did not cover on Monday night, but it's going to take a lot of that shoulder stability work. So pushing away from the floor, you don't even have to extend your legs out if you don't want. Just focus on the shoulder stability here. You're going to keep trying to push away from the floor as you spiral those heels of the hands towards each other. Bend your elbows, narrow towards your hips, and then press back away. What you're looking for is to keep the shoulders stable on the back. So I'm bending my elbows, but I'm trying to stay away from the floor. There's no valley being created between my shoulder blades. So it's this as opposed to this, okay? Where the shoulders are pinched up towards the neck, pinched in towards the spine. We want to avoid that and keep the shoulder blades nice and stable as we work our triceps and just a heck of a lot of shoulder stability. So you can do that in all fours. You can do it in a knee down plank, which will make it a little more challenging. You'll have to stabilize the spine as well as the shoulders, okay? And you can also do it all the way up. But I want you to err on the side of making that really small and truly just moving your arm bones instead of the shoulders, okay? This can be done in all fours, a knee down plank, full plank, but you can also just do this against the wall to play around with maintaining the stability of your shoulders. And we'll talk about this more next week. But I hope that was helpful, and give it a try, go through the exercises, and if you're having any questions, still kind of confused about anything, let me know, shoot me an email. My email address is Lexy, Lexy, at boulderpilates.com. It's BOLDER Pilates.com. Thanks, guys.